heart may feel so too, cherishing the time we warmly talk. May the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright, I'll link as flowers, a sweet memory of how I found me in you. When my heart's in pain, may I go on, may I bravely stand as I am and walk life's way. When my hands are warmed in a show, my heart lights aglow, finding peace when skies are gray. In great compassion, may I live this precious life, just as it's given in Nina's light each day. When we see the golden sun shining from above, we are mindful of the Buddha's love. For us all is pure compassion, shares its steadfast glow. By his doctrine, wisdom's way to show. When we see the silver moon gleaming in the sky, we remember still our Lord is nigh. By his blessed law to guide us through this earthly night, out of sorrow into joy and light. In times of difficulty, I say Namo Amida Butsu, doing my best with a calm heart, thankful for my life as it's given, living in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, living in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion. Buddha's great light, of wisdom and compassion, always in embrace of Buddha's great light, of wisdom and compassion. With hands of heart in Gasho, I say Namo Amida Butsu, spreading spirit of living with brave hearts, spreading spirit of caring, helping others. Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo Amida Butsu. Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo Amida
Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namando, Namando, Namando. Namo Tasso Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddha Saranam Gacchami, Dhamma Saranam Gacchami, Sangha Saranam Gacchami. I go to the Buddha for God. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namando, 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 Namando. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namando, Namando. Ohakaku aloha. Welcome to Punahonganji Buddhist Temple Wednesday Dharma night. Did you have a dinner already or you are going to have? I still don't have a dinner yet, so after this service I'll have a dinner with my spouse. I feel kind of hungry. But do you have a favorite meals or restaurant you enjoy eating? Like a Japanese food, Korean, Chinese, or different style meals? Yeah. So this is like you are seeing the Chinese style meal, like a rotating table. You can see the meals on the center. You can see like we can turn it. So each meal, once you have it, you can turn it around. Another meal come to your position. I remember in Japan, first time I went to Chinese restaurant. Yeah, so like nice decoration, the people eating on rotating tables, and then I was sitting one of the chair with my families. Yeah, and then the people delivering the food and putting the meals on the tables, and in front of me, what I see was the shrimp. Something shrimp meals with shrimp. It looks so delicious and I love shrimps. So I cannot wait eating. Yeah. So we say placing our hands together and they said the words of thanksgiving. Right after that, I began to putting shrimp into my dishes and then began to eat. So good taste. Yeah. And when I enjoy eating, yeah, suddenly somebody try to turn it around. So I see like a table is moving and my shrimp is going to that direction. So what I did was I hold the table so that no one can turn it around. And then my brother, when he saw it, told me, Satoshi, don't do that. Let your hand off. Let your hand go. You have to turn it around. But I insisted, no. This is my shrimp. You cannot do that. What? Yeah, of course, my brother is kind of upsetting. What you're doing? It's not the way you're supposed to do. You get to turn it around. I said no. So like holding the table with my left hand, I continue eating with my shrimp by my right hand. When I tried insisting, my father finally told me, Satoshi, don't do that. This is a place where you get to turn it around, yeah? And then you cannot do that. No, then I insisted, no. But finally, I have to let my hand go. You're feeling, that is my shrimp. I want to eat that. Don't do it. Why are you such a thing? When I see my shrimp going that way, what coming to next to, in front of me was a meal with something beef. Yeah, and soon after, when I see the beef, it is my favorite. So I begin to eat. Yeah. Then I learned, if I turn it around, another meal come to me. So I now learn, pick up the beef and put it into my dish, and then now turn it around, saying, next is a fish, next is a vegetable. I don't like it, so turn it around. So I try, enjoy, now learn. If I turn it around, I can enjoy different meals. And if I don't want it, I can skip it, turn it around. So this is just my experience I had when we went to Chinese restaurant. Yeah? Did you have such an experience? Maybe not there. Maybe that was only me. But now I want to share. So what do you think this story what teaching me was importance of, in a way, sharing. I thought, oh, this shrimp is mine, so I don't wanna share with others. I don't wanna turn the table around, because if we do that, I will lose my shrimp. That was my attachment. But I learned by let things go or turn it around. Something come to my hand. If I continue to that other person can also enjoy the meal. So by sharing, turn it around. It's like meals spreading while we sharing something, joy or happiness with others. So we may call it, this can be the beneficial coexistence. Beneficial coexistence. By sharing, turn it around. We sharing the benefit, meals and then time together. So coexistence, we're existing together. We may call it again, sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. By sharing something, that is a gesture of caring each other. Also, this is teaching me the togetherness. Togetherness. If I attach to my shrimp, it's kind of insisting it's only me. I don't care about you. But by turn it around, we can see togetherness. At the same time, it also teaching us, like me, who was cling to the shrimp. I do have a self-interest, self-effort, or self-accountability. Maybe it could be nowadays under the name of those self-accountability, self-interest, self-esteem, self. Of course, self is so important in our society, in our world. We get to take care of ourselves. But under the name of self, we may living a life in a way rejecting others, only thinking of myself. Like again, like a young myself who only attached to the shrimp, I didn't want to share it with others. That was my self-interest, or self-accountability, or selfishness. Then also, unfortunately, under our society, what we are going through now, we may have to consider or think ourselves first, due to like shooting, violence, hatred, anger. We may have to protect ourselves first. It cannot be helped. However, in that situation, if I'm protecting myself first, if me comes first, other people are also doing same way. They have their life, their family, their children, parents, they have to take care of them. Then, if we have a choice, as a human being in nature, we'll choose myself or my family first. That is our human nature. Nothing good and then bad. Simply that is a true and then real of our human being. But again, Buddhism teaching us, if we live our life in that way, self, if we don't share, if we don't learn, helping other is actually helping me. We are moving to that kind of society. We only think of ourselves. We cannot help others because me comes first. So again, we need a balance. But again, Buddhism teaching us, if we really want to protect ourselves, we get to help others. Helping others is helping myself. But again, we think, no, I want to only help protect myself. But that is a human being nature. Then our Jodo Shinshu Honganjiha Buddhist tradition mentioned in this way, we cannot free ourselves from our blind passions. That is our self-promoting way of thinking. However, Shinran Shonin, our founder, also encountered Amida Buddha's aspiration, which the Buddha pledged to guide everyone to realization, leaving no one behind. So this is a could be the uniqueness of our Jodo Shinshu tradition. We cannot be free ourselves from blind passions, our ego, desire, attachment. To me, that is again attaching to my shrimp. Me comes first. That is our nature. Self-promoting way of thinking. Then at the same time, it's not that something we are lamenting or we feel so sad. Well, we don't also justify it. But our founder realized, but that is me. That is myself, no matter how I try. I cannot behaving in that way. My family is important. My life is important. My child, my spouse, something relating to me is so important. That is my nature. What should I do? Then Shinran Shonin realized, hey, that is me. That is indeed truly human being. Yeah? We cannot excuse, we cannot justify. That is our nature. Then that is the occasion our founder also encountered Amida Buddha's aspiration, which is a Buddha pledge to guide everyone to realization, leaving no one behind. Realization means to realize who I am. Indeed, I do have a nature of ego desires. Realization to togetherness. Hey, we are sharing so many things. Sharing is caring. Realization to self-interest. Oh, that's right. I do have a self-interest. You have, he has, they, we do have. But realization to if only behave with that mind, we couldn't have a harmony and then peace because everyone insisting me, 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 me. Realization to the beneficial coexistence. Indeed, we are together here. Then let us learn. We don't have to be best of friends, but how don't you think we can try to learn how to live together instead of die together? Yeah? That is a realization of beneficial coexistence and togetherness. Then also awareness. Then our founder Shinran Shonin said in this way too. The light of compassion that grasps us, illumines and then protects us always. The darkness of our ignorance is already broken through. Still the clouds and the mist of greed and then desire, anger and then hatred, cover as always the sky of true and then real Shinjin. But though the light of the sun is veiled by clouds and the mist, beneath the clouds and the mist there is brightness, not dark. When one realizes Shinjin, seeing and then revering and attaining great joy, one immediately leaps crosswise, closing off the 5 evil courses. Yeah. So the first one is the light of compassion is Amida Buddha's boundless compassion, truly treating every single person like a child, loving, cherishing, worrying about, truly accepting as they are. No judgment, no discrimination, no anger, no hatred. Truly loving, cherishing each life. That compassion is with us. However, and then that compassion dispels our darkness, our me. Yeah. However, still we know we do have a nature of the greed, anger, or frustration, or me comes out there. We may have sometimes so feel grateful, feel so happy, feel so peaceful. But we know sometimes when the things don't go as we plan, we know from our inside of us, anger or our something comes out and our gentle smile will turn into the angry face, depending on situation, convenience. That is our nature, yeah? But though the light of the sun is veiled by those clouds and the mist, but we do have a no more dark, yeah? Over here we do have so many rains. It rains, but clouds, but we can still see things. Yeah, it's not a darkness. There is a brightness. That is a life of Nembutsu. What it means are those people who encounter Amida Buddha's aspiration that pledges, I shall save you. I shall guide you to the Pure Land. Come to my embrace. I shall embrace you, take you to the Pure Land. When we receive the connection with this Buddha's compassion, wisdom, we are enabled to realize who I am. I do have an attachment to the shrimp. By the wisdom, we can see who we are, and then compassion guiding us, understanding my nature of ego or desires, guiding our life to that direction of compassion, wisdom, instead of self-interest, self-accountability, selfishness. There is a difference. Yeah? So those people who realize in Shinjin, receiving this mind of Buddha, compassion, wisdom, will rejoice and then attain great joy. Now I am enabled to see who I am. I understand truth of life. Indeed, something changed in my life. Something I can see differently. Yeah? That is a joy. Before again, attachment to shrimp is filled with my eyes. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. But now I can see other people. Wow. And if I turn it around, other person can enjoy shrimp. Other person sharing their meals with me. Realization. Then in this way, you see like 5 evil courses means the afterlife. We may go to hell, hungry ghosts or suffering. But those people who encounter this Amida Buddha's aspiration, birth into the Buddha's land, Pure Land is assured. We never go to hell or a suffering world. We will be assured to be born into the Pure Land. When we take our last breath, it's not end of life. That is a birth into the Pure Land. And everything will be settled. Everything will be assured today, right here, right now, when we encounter this Amida Buddha's aspiration. That is Namo Amida Butsu. Amida Buddha compassionately calling and then commanding, come to my embrace. In my embrace, I'll share compassion and wisdom. Then when we receive it, again, our birth into the Pure Land will be assured. And then every day becomes a journey to the Pure Land. We now receive the direction, the world and then realm of compassion, wisdom, guiding my life, your life, so that we try to live our life based on compassion, wisdom, instead of too much self-interest or self-accountability or selfishness. Again, I have to admit, still I will have attachment to shrimp. That is my nature. But open my eyes, sharing is caring. We are receiving, we are guided, we are inspired to try to learn. Sharing is caring. Admitting shrimp, and then shrimp.
光と命清みなき阿弥陀仏をあがなん本尊ビクのいにしえに世自在用の身元にて小仏浄土のもと尋ね人のよ
よしよしみそなわし、すぐねしがんを立てたまい、まれなる誓い起こします。長き死ゆいの時経てぞ、このがんえなみとにませに、重ねてさらにちこなく、我が名よ広く聞こえかし、十二の光放ちては、あまたの国を照らします。生きとしいかなおのすべて、この御光のうちにあり、本願成就のその皆を、信ずぬ心一つにて、仏の里に開くこと、願いなりたる印なり、教主世尊なみな仏の誓いと感とあれたも、濁りのようにしまのもの、教えのまことを信ずべし、信心ひとたびおこになば、悩みをたたで救いあり、水の潮となるがごと、凡夫と肘に一味なり、救いの光あきなけこ、疑いの闇晴れさぬも、惑いの雲は消えやらで、常に誠の空を、よし日の雲にかくぬとも、下に闇なきごとくなり、信心喜び敬えば、迷いの道は断ち切られ、仏の誓い信ずねば、意図愚かなるものとても、優れし人と褒めたまい。百年へとぞたとえます。南無阿弥陀仏の御教えは、おごに高むによこしまの墓の身にて信ずに敵なかにものかたし。な の如のいのいきの音読を身を粉にしてもほずぶしししゅ知識の音読も骨を砕きてもしゃすべし仏の皆を聞き開きこよのき心を恵まれて世の子もここの身にうれば里に必ずさらまナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ。ナモミダ、ナモミダ、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモミダ、ナモミダ仏。ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ。